What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to Vampyr Part 7. In the last episode, we're in the boss battle fight with John Doe. We lost him and his, I don't know if it's I think it's his shadow, like he's separated himself into two beings or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to try again, so here we go. This one is actually, it's pretty difficult. Oh. Where did he go? I don't think I have my... There we go. Come on, guy. Get over here. Take your beating. Don't touch me. There we go.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yeah, well, let's do it. We need to get stronger. I gotta heal myself up. Did he drop anything? No? Man, that fight is... It's kind of weird. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't want to do that. I was just trying to pick the thing up on the table.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Okay, so I think we can head back to the hospital. I'm just trying to get myself back to... as much health as possible, and I don't know, maybe you only have a certain amount of uses on that, I'm not sure. So we got a few more things. Craft treatment for fatigue. The harder they fall, interrogate Gwyneth Brannigan about medical error. Interrogate Corcoran Tippett about medical error. Okay, so I thought that was Corcoran Tippett's. Because we just left that room where we found the guy that had the surgery, the chest surgery performed on him. To analyze, we can. All right, we needed to do light regeneration serum. Was this the one we needed? Hold on a second. I just want to be sure. Fatigue, okay. I want to make sure we do the right one. We didn't come down here and do all that for nothing. Treatment for fatigue. I hope that was the right thing to do. Oh, so then we have the serum. Okay. So we make the treatment and then we end up with the serum. Do I have to equip that somehow, or? Okay, that just... All right. So we found treatments for bronchitis now, treatments for a cold, for pneumonia, sepsis. So these are the things that we're finding around. Light blood serum regenerates 60 blood points instantly. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 more over the course of 15 seconds. Okay, now is this equipped? Can I? No. Yeah, I don't want to do that though. Or do I want to do that? No, we're using this right now because it refills blood. So let's go ahead and upgrade this while we're here then too. Gets us more blood each time we use it. Decrease stamina consumption by 10%. We need a limited pound. So we have that too, right? Oh, I think this. You think so? I think. I'm gonna do that. That's better. Okay, so we got an achievement for it, so hopefully that was a good one to do. We don't have enough of the things we need for that one for now. This doesn't say anything about equipping this though. Like, I wonder if it just, does it happen automatically? Let's have a look here. Serums. Did I not just make... Alright, definitely a little confused. And I don't have an ultimate power yet. We just made a serum, but we can't put anything in it, apparently. Okay. Well, so much for that. I guess it's time to head back to the hospital. Maybe that's all we needed to do was make it for the hospital. I thought we could use that. I'm pretty sure there is a way to equip serums when you go into battle. But I guess not just yet, or maybe we have to go... I'm just checking these things real quick. Maybe we have to go... when you go to a hideout or the bed in the hospital, basically that's when you can do some upgrades. So this poor guy's still there, yeah.
Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Yeah. So, alright, let's just head out of here then. Follow wherever the compass is pointing to. But that boss battle, it seems to be the key. Oh, here we go. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on down here. It's just so weird. Some of these, bring the medicine to Darth, Ukraine. Some of these fights with the same bad guys are really hard. Sometimes they're unbelievably easy. And I can't make out... I want to get out of this room. It's too tight, too cramped. Like any kind of rhyme or reason to it. I know when they're in this position, you can't hit them. And they're going to block you or evade you and then attack. And they will get you. So don't try to attack them when they look like that, because there's no point. You're just gonna get wrecked. We picked up a watch. Okay. And when you're heading into the battle, because every time, even if you lose, like we did the first time we went through it, if you lose that boss battle, you restart the level, but you have to... I don't know if I want to go out here. I think I just want to go back to the hospital for now. You have to refight the 4 regular bad guys that were down there. So they can lower your health, you know, pretty far down by the time you get into that boss battle, and it just makes it that much harder. But then with the boss battle, it seems to be the best plan of attack there was just get right up in his face. You lock on, you use your right stick. So it has that like glowing white light on his chest there. You lock on. Don't worry about that shadow guy in there. And you just basically spam X and just keep hitting him with your axe or machete, whatever you have equipped. And that'll do the trick. If you try to run too much, it just doesn't work. So, again, kind of figuring out this combat system has been difficult. There's no seeming rhyme or reason to it. I can't believe we just beat him that fast after the first time. He did a number on us and that shadow thing, but I guess just to lock on to the main guy, John Doe, ignore his shadow, and like I said, just spam X. You should be fine. So did it transported us back to the hospital here? Is that what I'm gathering, or? Yeah? And maybe... So this is how we have to find Dorothy Crane, I guess. I could... Let me show you something.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
That's not what I meant to do. I meant to mesmerize her. Oh, I can do it right now. Okay, so you need to talk to them first. Okay. So. Oh, I'm a 1, she's a level 3. Do you see up in the upper left-hand corner there? So I can't. She's basically too strong for me, or I haven't unlocked enough hints about her to get her to...
How is the Pembroke staff coping with
lower her inhibitions
Well,
around me or something like
Milton,
that.
the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
So when I told you I had done it, when I did the replay to restart the game because it was just kind of broken for me, the guy that I mesmerized and that I drank his blood, I talked to him a bunch, asked him pretty much like all the
I don't
questions
know.
you could have asked
Just ask
him.
him.
And then at the end, it was an
Milton
option
is
pops
not
up
the chatty type.
to do that. So let's see if it works.
Why
here
is Milton
too.
grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
So down here now we see, we don't see who's in it, but we see her, you know, she has a social circle, excuse me. Milton's reputation is mediocre. So if we see Milton, we're going to leave her alone, but if we see Milton, we'll go ahead and drink his blood. There he is. So you see how everybody gets connected down through this. Don't know who that's going to be. We're only at mesmerized level 1 now, so not so strong there. I don't know if we just get to go out into the streets and just kind of walk around.
It's serious.
Find just
flu is
random
wreaking
people on the
havoc
streets
amongst the
there
staff
and
and
just
patients.
drink from them and get stronger
You're running out of everything.
if we have to.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last
If we have
forever.
to
Even the Black
meet and
Plague
talk to them
didn't
in
kill
here
everyone.
as we
I
do
wish
the
I
main
could
mission
believe you.
story.
But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
All right, get a
You
grip.
must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, Sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
We need to find her. What's... Okay. Alright, we don't have enough there. Hint required, all that stuff. I already asked her all these things. Okay. So...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
That's enough for now. Let's go find Dorothy Crane. Is she going to be upstairs, you think? I have a feeling. Yeah, Pippa, we already talked to you.
I cannot enter.
And you know what? We haven't been to the 3rd floor yet. Oh, that's Dr. Swansea's office. Okay. Okay, buddy. My office was down here, I believe. Right there. I was hoping the nurse would be around.
It's locked.
That's mine. See. Yeah. She's not going to be in here, is she? Okay, no. So we just gotta kind of wander around. Maybe we'll find some things. Figure some things out, possibly, maybe. Oh, I just noticed up top. Okay. On the compass. I'm not paying enough attention. Yep, down here. This guy's either running or nothing.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival
I
inconvenience
suppose.
you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
This guy's a prick.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
I think we should
It seems you have bad memories of yours.
show him
I refuse to see
our
this
blood
industrial
transfusion
slaughter as
technique with our
scientific progress.
vampire teeth.
War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Oh, no way. Okay, he's way above us. We would get 2,000 XP for him, though. That would be pretty good for us. It could make us a lot stronger. We haven't unlocked anything with him so far.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Yeah.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reid. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
New hint unlocked, okay. Waverly disapproves modern medicine methods. Okay, I mean, we're definitely going to drink this guy's blood if I get the opportunity. And it looks like we've just got to do more talking. I was hoping something would unlock, but maybe not. No.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Looks like we're gonna have to do more talking with the various people around here to unlock some stuff, so we can mesmerize and we can drink blood and get stronger and do all that stuff. You don't have to as the game goes, but the game gets a lot easier because you get stronger and stronger and stronger the more you do.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Okay. This guy?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
He's suffering from fatigue. Yeah. And that's what we just made. So do I don't want to mesmerize him. I want to... I just want to give him the serum. The health status of the district will improve. Okay, but how do I give it to him? Hold on a second. Yeah. I gave it to the nurse, though, right? I'm not supposed to give it to him. I don't think.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Alright. Don't waste your time with me.
I'm gonna talk to Edgar Swansea. I'm pretty sure. Okay, she's gonna. Who are you? She's gonna give him the medicine.
Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Yes, well, I just talked to him.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses.
I just
That's
talked
all
to
that
him.
matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Feminist.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Let's just have a quick look. She's healthy. She's a level 4. I'm, again, only a level 1 to mesmerize, so not possible. Yeah, I already know. Not that I necessarily would, but...
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. Blue prompt, okay. Okay, so we unlocked one hint. There's 2 more that we could get to.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
We have a hint from Pippa. I don't want to make this too long, so we're gonna say, hey, good job on this one for now. Let's go up to talk to Dr. Swansea.
Goodbye, Mrs. Gosling.
And in the next episode, we can head back down here. Remember, Citizen's Blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely.
With you at our side, Dr. Reid, I know that Pembroke will prevail.
I see. So we found out a thing about her already. That's 4, 5. We don't know his stuff yet. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to. Again, you don't technically have to, but we're gonna have to drink some blood here to get stronger. And we gotta figure out how we can improve our mesmerized
I
level,
have wasted too much.
because we are like bottom of the barrel right now. Where the hell are these stairs that go up? Jeez, right there. Okay. So maybe that's at our workbench area. Again, when you go to bed, that's when you
Please,
do your
Jonathan,
upgrades.
come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This
Hold on.
area of time.
What did... It just said we had unlocked something. I guess not.
A brand new life? How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Yeah, F you, man.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
What do you think?
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
All right, guys, we're gonna leave that there. I was trying to look at what that last thing said on the bottom there. Oh, liars, something. Oh, I guess our hearing as a vampire, we're picking up conversations from all around the building. That's kind of interesting. Anyhow, we're gonna leave it there. We will be back very soon with part 8. I just want to say thanks to everybody checking out this video. If you haven't already, please do leave a like. It really helps me out. Subscribe for sure. And you won't miss an episode and all future games either. So we'll be back soon.